Have you seen it yet? It is a small creature with long ears. It has a mischievous grin and sharp little teeth. This is Labubu. It peeks out from keychains, phone cases, and tote bags. You see it everywhere on the internet. It appears in TikTok videos and Instagram stories. Labubu seems to be watching us from every corner of our digital lives. It is both spooky and incredibly cute. This strange little monster has become a huge star in 2025. It is a toy, but it feels like so much more. It is a companion for a generation navigating a complex world. Labubu is not just a single character. It comes in many forms. Sometimes it wears a fluffy monster suit. Other times it is dressed as a dessert or a tiny astronaut. Each version has the same signature look, those big, expressive eyes and that toothy smile. This variety is part of its charm. It allows people to find a Labubu that perfectly matches their personality or mood. The creature's design hits a sweet spot. It is a little bit weird, a little bit sweet. This spooky cute aesthetic is what draws people in. It feels unique in a world of polished and perfect things. The creature's rise feels sudden, but its roots are deeper. It represents a shift in what we find appealing. We are no longer just looking for things that are beautiful. We are looking for things with character. Labubu is full of character. It looks like it is about to cause some trouble, but in a playful way. This personality is what makes it feel alive. People don't just own a Labubu, they feel like they know it. It's a tiny friend who understands the slightly chaotic energy of modern life. This connection is the real secret to its power. So, where did this little monster come from? And how did it manage to capture the world's attention so quickly? Labubu's story is a perfect example of how art, commerce, and internet culture can come together. It is a tale of an artist's imagination meeting a company's brilliant strategy. The result was a phenomenon that no one could have predicted. It started with a simple drawing and ended up as a global icon. To understand why Labubu is everywhere today, on July 1st, 2025, we have to go back to its very beginning. The story of Labubu begins with an artist named Craze. He was born in Hong Kong and later moved to the Netherlands. Craze was inspired by Nordic folklore and fairy tales. He loved drawing whimsical creatures and strange little monsters. His sketchbook was filled with a universe of characters. One of these characters was a small, furry monster with long, rabbit-like ears and a playful, toothy grin. He named it Labubu. This character was part of a larger world he called the Monsters. Labubu was just one of many, but it had a special spark. It was mischievous, curious, and a little bit wild. For years, Labubu existed mostly in Craze drawings and limited edition art books. Then, a company called Pop Mart noticed his work. Pop Mart is a giant in the world of designer toys and blind boxes. They saw the potential in Craze's unique artistic style. They proposed a collaboration to bring his monster world to a much larger audience. This partnership was the key. Pop Mart's expertise in production and marketing, combined with Craze's creative vision, was a perfect match. They decided to focus on Labubu, making it the star of a new blind box series. The collaboration was a huge success. Pop Mart released the Monsters series, and Labubu instantly stood out. The blind box format meant customers didn't know which figure they would get. This element of surprise made collecting them addictive. Each series featured Labubu in different costumes and poses, from wearing a simple monster suit to dressing up as a macaron. The quality of the figures was high, capturing the texture and personality of Craze's original art. People were not just buying a toy, they were collecting a piece of art. The hunt for their favorite Labubu began. The initial release caught the attention of toy collectors and art lovers, but it was social media that turned Labubu into a true sensation. Influencers started posting unboxing videos. They shared their excitement as they opened each box, hoping for a rare design. Their followers saw the joy and the thrill of the hunt. Soon, everyone wanted to join in. Photos of Labubu figures in scenic locations, on a coffee shop table, at the beach, in a park, started flooding Instagram and TikTok. Labubu wasn't just a collectible anymore. It was a lifestyle accessory and a star of its own online narrative. The first truly viral moment for Labubu happened on TikTok. An influencer unboxed an entire case of the Monsters figures. She was searching for the secret, super rare chase figure. Her reactions were dramatic and genuine. She gasped with every reveal and cheered when she got a design she wanted. The video was simple, but it was incredibly compelling to watch. It tapped into the human love for mystery and reward. Millions of people watched it, and then thousands of others created their own unboxing videos. This created a massive self-perpetuating trend. The hashtag Labubu unboxing was born, and it exploded in popularity. This viral wave was no accident. It was fueled by how Gen Z engages with culture. This generation loves authenticity and shared experiences. Unboxing videos feel personal and real. They also love trends that allow for creativity. People started making memes with Labubu, placing its toothy grin on famous characters or in funny situations. The spooky cute aesthetic resonated deeply. It fit perfectly with other trends like cottagecore and dark academia, which mixed sweetness with a touch of darkness. Labubu became a symbol for embracing one's own quirks and unique style. It was a character that felt like it belonged to them. Pop Mart amplified this phenomenon with a clever marketing strategy: scarcity. Many Labubu series were released as limited editions. Once they sold out, they were gone forever. This created a powerful sense of urgency. Fans knew they had to buy the figures immediately or risk missing out. This scarcity made each Labubu feel more valuable and special. A thriving resale market emerged, with rare figures selling for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. This high-stakes environment only made the brand more desirable. Owning a rare Labubu became a status symbol. The combination of online hype and limited availability was a powerful one. It created a feedback loop. The more people saw Labubu online, the more they wanted one. The harder it was to get one, the more they talked about it. This cycle turned Labubu from a popular toy into a cultural obsession. It wasn't just about the design anymore. It was about being part of a community. It was about the thrill of the chase and the joy of finally finding the one you were looking for. The scarcity didn't just sell toys, it built a dedicated and passionate fan base. So why is Labubu everywhere in 2025? The answer is complex. It is a perfect storm of artistic vision, smart marketing, and the unique dynamics of internet culture. Labubu is more than just a piece of plastic. It is a canvas for self-expression. People see themselves in its mischievous and slightly awkward personality. In a world that often demands perfection, Labubu is a reminder that it is okay to be a little weird. Its toothy smile is not perfect, and that is precisely why we love it. It represents a form of joyful rebellion against the ordinary. You might see Labubu without even realizing it. A coworker might have a small one attached to their work lanyard. You might scroll past a friend's story featuring a Labubu sitting next to their morning coffee. It has quietly integrated itself into the fabric of our daily lives. Its presence is subtle but constant. This is the mark of a true cultural icon. It doesn't need to shout to be noticed. It has become so familiar that it feels like it has always been here. It is part of the visual language of our time. The phenomenon also shows how our relationship with physical objects has changed in a digital age. We crave tangible connections. Owning a Labubu is a physical experience. You can hold it, pose it, and take it with you. Yet, its value is amplified through digital sharing. It exists in both the real world and the online world simultaneously. This duality is what makes it so powerful. It bridges the gap between our offline lives and our online identities. It gives us something real to share in a space that is often intangible. Ultimately, Labubu is everywhere because it captured a feeling. It is the feeling of finding something delightful and strange. It is the thrill of the hunt and the joy of belonging to a community. Casing Lung's creation gave us a character, Pop Mart gave us a collectible, and the internet gave it a soul. Whether you are a dedicated collector or just someone who has seen its face online, Labubu is a part of our shared culture. It is the little monster that could, and it is a defining icon of 2025. You may not own one, but you definitely know it.